September 20th, 2019, guys. It's going to be an awesome Friday. Expect to move to around 10-15, meaning that the market is initially going to jump higher. One last trip to 3020 before the reversal is actually going to materialize. We're going to point all kinds of moves 11 that have been happening all over the place, signifying the top. All futures are solid. They're about to drop as well. We're shorting Google, Amazon, W, XLNX, shorting the hell out of oil stocks, guys. It's about to happen. Look at this oil chart pre-market. Jesus Christ. Look at these multi-top formations. It is about to go down. Now, with that said, some very interesting stuff is very much parallel, not just in the indexes, but in some key stocks. And when that takes place, it's time to take actions. Here's what we got. We got two black candle formation at the key level of 3020, 3025. It's top, guys. It's a move 11 that keeps repeating itself. This is how move 11 actually looks on the daily chart. And when you take a look at the S&P 500 futures, these black candles, they're not something you want to play around with. A bigger drop is definitely in the making. If you take a look, the same thing is confirmed on Amazon. Key stocks are sick. When you look at the charts of key stocks that institutional investors used to absolutely be in love with not so long ago, check this out. This is an absolute death hook. We're headed into a death cross formation when Amazon cannot actually move higher. Okay? It's a problem. That tells you institutional investors are completely rethinking the investment strategy right now, and they're pulling the money out. Otherwise, this death hook would have never came to this type of formation. Now, notably, same thing that I just pointed out in the S&P chart is happening with the key stocks like Amazon. Look at these black candle formation. Look at this reversal candle formation. Guys, this thing is about to drop to $1,600 within the next 30 days. And it's kind of get wild. You got confirmation in the MACD development right here. Accumulation distribution showing in no excitement in anybody wanting to buy this thing. Same thing on Google, guys. Google is hitting a double top right here. Look at this formation right here. Yesterday we're getting a very similar candle, slightly less in magnitude, but nonetheless, this is the time to short the hell out of this thing, despite of this actually bullish crossover, because the MACD is pointing the next move is going to be lower. Nice and easy trade today on W, guys. W has been one of our trades in the last 30 days on the put side. And here we are again going to short W today, buying 125, 120 level strike puts at open and adding on any bounces. The chart is just phenomenally sick on this chart. Take a look. Death cross. You've got stock trying to bounce. This level we pointed out in the prior videos on W stock. Basically, it's been struggling with this level of 130, 133. Just can't break above that. The next move is lower. They're already starting to sell it yesterday on lower volume. Pre-market, they're already starting to sell it on higher volume. I'm sorry, in pre-market already. The stock is down a couple of bucks. It is likely to revisit this 115 level rather rapidly in the next 48 hours. It may just do it today. We may see this thing at 115, 116 by the end of the day, guys. Similar formation. Dev hook is developing now on MACD, which is the predecessor for a much bigger drop. Now, cloud stocks, the all-time favorites, again, we're noticing the same behavior in institutions. They keep selling it. XLNX, okay, was our short idea about 4 days ago when the stock was about 107. And so at 107, we shorted it. Here we are at 99 bucks pre-market on the same, and there's still room to go. This stock could be at 82 bucks, guys, in the next 2 weeks. So for the purpose of daily trade today, wait for a bounce and just buy some of these 105 puts, 102 puts, 100 level puts, and expectation of the stock actually probably sinking all the way down to 97, 98 by the end of today on Friday. Now, here's clearly, I mean, if you don't know nothing about the charts, you can certainly look at this pyramid formation, which also coincides with actually a more complicated head and shoulder formation on this thing. And look at this thing right here, guys. Death cross just formed. When we posted the prior video and our short idea on the XLNX, there was no death cross yet. We've said the death cross was coming by making the observation about the death hook. So basically, when you take a look at all these elements on this chart, you got head and shoulders, you got move 11, you got a pyramid, you got a death cross, you've got all these bearish reversal candles in confirmation of the black candles. Guys, this stock is about to drop lower. Heading lower into the part of the trading tunnel as well. Today, we believe the market is going to be making last attempt, last trip to the moon. Actually, you can't even call it the moon. I mean, we're so close to this level, 3,020, 3,025, right? Last attempt between 9:30 and 10:15, last attempt of the market to break out higher. It's going to fail. It's going to get exhausted. It's going to reverse. And basically, this is one of the easiest setups you guys can play. So after what appeared to be somewhat of an initial, good day yesterday, market ended up creating this move 11. And it's not just a move 11, particularly with a move 6 behavior, which is intensity on the sell-off, getting into the close part of the day when something sells off on high volume. This is how it actually looks on the chart. You got this pyramid formation, right? And look at how precise this stuff is, 3,024.5. This is what we said yesterday in the video. We said, hey, start shorting the hell out of the bounce at 3,020, 3,025. So we're just half a point short of this 3,025 level. And the coincidence that this pyramid is formed right at that point is actually no coincidence, because this is, if you look at the chart of the last 6 days, this is a double top formation right at the same level, which is awesome because charts don't lie, guys. The next move is going to be lower after initial slight pop on very light volume pre-market. You want to take advantage. You want to buy today's puts. You want to buy puts that expire next week, because the market cannot continuously make these pyramid formations. Ultimately, they result in a severe break lower, which could initiate at about 10:30 this morning. So if you take a closer look at this, right, this is what we mean when we say move 6 type behavior. Going into the close, look at the spike in volume. And the spike in volume actually does take place when the stock and the market begins to drop. So 2-day sequence is 10-11. Doesn't happen very often. Basically, this green move 10, guys, after the Federal Reserve announcement, we said short to pop. So sure enough, the market pops. Now it's about to drop. Now it is trying to maintain this level above 3,000, very light volume. All the key levels that we've pointed out, they're still very much valid. 3,008, 3,010. 3,020, 3,025. But now we're going to work our way lower. So this is where things get excited, because that's where weekly options can generate some substantial return. So 10-11 does not typically happen. You can see 10-1, 10-2 type formation. 10-11, it basically, the market is on its last leg here, so it really does make sense to split the expirations between today and next week in the expectation of a bigger drop here. This is how 10-11 looks. Again, guys, not a very basic sequence here in 10-11. The market screams that this is a top. 5-day sequence, if we look back, this is not the sequence from yesterday, but this is from the day ago. We had 11, 2, 12, 14, and what we're noticing, the reason I inserted this slide here is to show you that it was an 11, 2 combination. It was very bearish combination that we were focusing on a few days ago. And yes, we did get a couple of bullish moves here in between, but they're very insignificant. They are happening on much lower volume. Basically, what we're saying, we're back to this 11 yesterday, and so today it's going to be a move 2. And basically, what I want you to focus is this 11-2 sequence comes back together again, basically telling us that, hey, this drop is going to be real this time. So market can't escape the 11. If you take a look at that 5-day sequence here, all you see is this pyramids all over the place, double top at 3,025. Guys, you cannot see this kind of 11 formations being so consistent and without the market falling. So the drop-off is imminent. And what we're really saying today is going to be a move 2. So initially, market's going to move higher between 9:30 and 10:15. Around about 10:15, start buying some puts, because the market will reverse and it will drop lower. And then it's just a matter of time whether it's going to drop to 3,004 today, or they're actually going to revisit that level of 2980. So VIX appears to be going lower and downtrending, but don't let that fool you, because the reversal, the TRO, trend reversal in the VIX is about to take place. What we're looking, despite of what appears to be a complete bear right here, VIX is holding this 13 level, so expect the VIX to maybe touch 13.3, 13.2 and reverse from there, multiple days higher from here. Key takeaways: short intraday bounce to 3,015, 3,020 level. Buy all stocks, put, buy VIX calls, W puts, Amazon puts, Google puts, Cloud stocks puts. Just buy some damn puts about 10:15 in the morning. Watch for move 6 behavior to intensify, just like it did yesterday, where the stocks are going to sell off going into the last part of the day on high volume. Guys, trade like a rock star. I'll catch you on the next trade soon. Let's do it.